As pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup, and he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Here now is Juan Soto.
The left fielder, number 22.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Brantley going back at the track. The wall. Gone. What a start. Back-to-back homers from the first two batters of the game. Two batters, two solo home runs. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Number 99. Aaron.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Giancarlo Stanton now.
The designated hitter.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitter
swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! That's back to back to back to back to back. 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. So a solo shot here to left center field, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup, they're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Tucker moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The second baseman.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Line drive to center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting it, the third baseman, DJ.
Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 4. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Brantley is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So here's Jose Abreu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Astros, the first
starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
Abreu.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Change-up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Pops this one up. Rodon will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Batting second.
And stepping in, Alex Bregman. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's 2 for 3. Count is 1-2 now. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
So next to hit is Anthony Rizzo. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
So 2 out, nobody on. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gurriel is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, set to lead off the home half of the second.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Here's the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Jeremy Pena stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 2-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in.
Batting
nice
six.
execution by the
The
batter right
designated
there,
hitter.
keeping his hands inside and fighting
That's
it
the
off
ball.
for a nice base hit.
Christian Yelich
1-0.
comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
1 and 2's the count.
Pena leads off first with one away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate
Batting
is
seven.
Kyle Tucker.
The
He
right
takes
fielder.
his first cuts in this one with a man at first and
That's
2
the ball.
away. Breaking ball that
1-0.
time that misses out of the zone.
Yeehaw!
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
1 and 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
In the dirt, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
All even now, 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Batting
So
eighth.
much of this game is
The catcher.
situational hitting, guys.
Logan.
Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right
That's the
here.
ball.
He just takes what's there
One
safely
ball,
on
no
second,
strike.
and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Changeup gets him out in
1-2.
front for strike 2. And a
Yeah.
fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The right fielder.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Chasing after it is Tucker. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting. Designated
So the
hitter.
next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field
Foul
corner.
ball.
But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Big swing at the knuckle
0-2.
curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
A bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Stepping in once again is Anthony Volpe. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a liner. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The second baseman.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Houston
Now,
manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 65.
And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. And that one yanked just foul. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gurriel able to track it down for the bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Michael Brantley.
The center fielder.
Out in front of it, strike one.
Brantley.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. That was an exciting play at first there, and will employ show track for a better look. Knowing he really had to let it loose to beat the runner, he fired off a 90-mile-an-hour throw. That's not a number you'll see very often from an infield throw, so he really showed off the arm that time. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
0-2, here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Leading off from the
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Now into the box, Anthony Rizzo popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Abreu will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0-1 the count.
Gurriel.
And he falls behind 0-2. Gurriel has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
The batter, number 3.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And this all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away. Next, it'll be Giancarlo Stanton. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Drilled to the left side. He's got it. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings up Will Smith. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brantley is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Leading up,
first pitch of the AB on its way. Line to the right side. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 30.
First pitch of the AB now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire. And now here is Anthony Volpe. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Now back, the center fielder.
Next up is Trent Grisham. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. That's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball, absolutely.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Number 64.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he swings and hits a laser to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Brantley finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a non-ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So stepping in is Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Judge is going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Astro. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down there.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gurriel is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Stepping up is Anthony Volpe. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next to the outfield.
First offering on its way. Jose Altuve is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will get this one. The 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater? Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next to the outfield.
Next will be the designated hitter, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Astros ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pena has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Brian Abreu comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Aaron Judge stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. There's a shot out to right center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those D-roll where they say, hey, it's a good weather for a snowman, right? That 8 spot looks like it's snowman in the scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
Brantley is there to put it away and finally put an end.
Leading up for the Astros.
First delivery to him.
The right fielder.
Kyle Tucker is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-2 now as that's
1
in
ball,
there at
2
the
strikes.
knees. Into the corner and slicing foul.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The catcher, number 14.
Next, here is Logan Pope. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Popped him up. Abreu is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. And now in the box, DJ LeMahieu. He grounded out last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Trent Grisham. Altuve is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. High in the air out to center field. Brantley is under it. And that will end the inning. Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Up next to the Astros, the shortstop.
He's set and the pitch. Jeremy Pena is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Last strike now for Houston. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
14-3 is the final score in this one. The New York Yankees came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Carlos Rodon gets the W on the mound. Shane Bieber struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better. Shane Bieber is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
And there's one away. Here now is Juan Soto. He's a dangerous hitter indeed, as the reigning batting champion in the National League. And it's belted high and deep into right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Fouled off. Hit in the air to center field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are two gone now.
That is good. The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to right. After it is Tucker. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Home half of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead. Now at the plate, here is Jose Abreu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman,
fouled away.
Jose Abreu.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice, it's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
Next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. No balls and 1 strike. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left, and the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Couldn't get his hands through
One
there.
ball,
And it's
one
1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Inside ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. All even now at 1-1. At the plate now is Will Smith, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Anthony Volpe. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gurriel arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 1st out. Digging in next, Gleyber Torres. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at 1st and 1 gone. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw in time at 1st for out number 2.
Batting it.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the AB on its way. High in the air out to center field. After it is Brantley. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and standing in is the DH, Christian Yelich. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
He had to be perfect with the exchange right there after a remarkable stop, but he wasn't able to gather himself and get that throw across the diamond in time.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Kyle Tucker is dealt with for the 1st out in the bottom of the inning. Logan Holt comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Michael Brantley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Yelich is running.
1-1.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2. Here it is. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. 1 left for Houston. Through 2. In to hit will be Trent Grisham, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it, and that's the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. 2nd appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Brantley. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping in next, Juan Soto. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his 1st time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat.
And the 3rd baseman is there to make the catch.
Leading up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Now batting,
So now to the plate, Alex Bregman grounded out in his last at-bat. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed. And he adds another one heading to third for the three-bagger.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Very weakly on the ground. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gurriel is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Next to dig in, Will Smith. He collected a base hit his first time up. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Tucker. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yanks able to... Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way.
Hit it right. 0-2.
Popped him up. Torres onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One out, base is empty. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And it looks now like they want some time to review that one. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play. Kyle Tucker swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and he fouls this one off. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now is Trent Grisham. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Logan Pope is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1-1.
1-1.
In there, 1-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Logan Pope is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Michael Brantley is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jose Abreu is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there. And that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 2-1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
Anthony Rizzo.
Fouled off. Windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gurriel will wait on it. 1 down.
Up next,
Juan Soto will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Popped up. Pena is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Brantley going back. And that one is gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-2, here it is. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up Will Smith.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
First, let me start with the positives on that play. Defensively, everything was absolutely perfect. Delivering a strike to the plate to cut down the run. From an offensive standpoint, you have to honor your third base coach right there. You have to pick him up. He had the stop sign on all the way. That was just a selfish baseball play.
So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Swing and a liner. Gurriel is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now to bat, Trent Grisham. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Yanks strand a pair, and it's still 3-1. Frustration boiling over with an. So here is Jeremy Pena. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Time run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now batting,
in is Christian Yelich. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
1 run, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Anthony Rizzo. His career numbers in this matchup. He's only 2 for 10. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. Bounce to first. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Juan Soto to the plate now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Tucker is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 2. Aaron Judge will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning. Now at the plate, Logan Pope. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Michael Brantley started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out. So here's Jose Abreu, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. This is hit pretty well out to left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Abreu isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Will Smith. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Into the box now, Anthony Volpe. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. Next, it'll be Gleyber Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen? Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end. So striding in to start the 9th is Lourdes Gurriel, and they could use a spark from him here. Here comes the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. 1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Popped him up. Rizzo shading to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
He's set. Here it comes. Jeremy Pena stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Yanks get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Carlos Rodon pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious